Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 137 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, or YouTube itself. What up, world? I just watched Bad Boys Ride or Die. It is the fourth installment in the 29-year buddy cop franchise. It stars Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Vanessa Hudgens, Alexander Ludwig, Paola Nunez, Ian Griffith. I've never known how to pronounce 2005 Reed Richards' name. Eric Dane, Rhea Seehorn. Is that the primary cast? I'm like, the camera's on. Jacob Sispio, the camera's on. I'm drawing blanks. It is directed once again by Adil and Bilal. Thousand apologies for all the mispronunciation. These dudes directed Bad Boys for Life, the third movie, and let's keep it a buck, they directed the Batgirl movie until Warner Brothers did what Warner Brothers normally does and ruins shit. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Marcus Burnett, and Mike Lowrey. They're old heads in Miami PD at this point. And that if you haven't seen the trailers, they get a message that is a huge red flag, and it snowballs into them being on the run related to that red flag, so they need to clear their names. Right off the bat, I mean, you can see how much I was looking forward to this movie, but right off the bat, if you liked Bad Boys for Life, you will like Bad Boys Ride or Die. It's same tone, same vibe, same fun. This movie, it's just fun. If I'm going to complain, Martin Lawrence, the character gets goofier and goofier every movie. Like, I loved the serious tone that Mike and Marcus had, and still amazing chemistry in the original movie. Bad Boys 2, more people prefer Bad Boys 2, I think, but Bad Boys 2 got more comedic. And like, Marcus was grumpy. He was grumpy funny. Martin played Marcus Burnett as like grumpy funny in Bad Boys 2. I don't know how to explain how he's been written in these last two movies, but it's goofy. It's not funny. It's just a goofy funny. Like, he found this spirituality, which is fine. A lot of people do it. But I don't love even Mike Lowrey, to an extent, is a shell of who both of them were in the first movie. The first movie was funny, but in a Lethal Weapon type of way. There's a serious police matter at hand. Here's a couple laughs. And the way that these, even Bad Boys 2, For Life, and Ride or Die are written, there's just like kind of out of place comedy. It's just, I don't know, 3 and 4 are more 2 than 1, but overall, this is a very consistent, very good, very entertaining franchise. I wonder, I feel like to me, in my opinion, it's my favorite action series of all time. Like, Lethal Weapon is the bar. There's 4 movies. Like, 1 and 2 are classics to me. 3 and 4 are very good. I wonder if Bad Boys might get a 5. Beverly Hills Cop is finally about to get a 4. Like, the bar, like, Rush Hour kind of needs to catch up. Die Hard has 5, but like, a lot of motherfuckers don't count 5 because it is dookie. But like, there's so much good like buddy cop content out there, and like Bad Boys is tops. Like, I'm not saying one, like I just literally said. Lethal Weapon is my favorite franchise. Bad Boys might be second. Cause man, like, for all the like humor, there's a lot of personal stakes on the line. This movie has personal stakes for so many different characters. And arguably the best villain. Like, I would say Bad Boys for Life may have the weakest villain, but the motivations put it like up there. Like, it's not a slight, because the motivations, and even though I'm not a fan of that backstory and the retconning, Bad Boys for Life is still very enjoyable. I put it over 2. I'm telling you, like, as much as fun as Bad Boys 2 can be, it's way too long. And Michael Bay at the height of his powers is not typically a good thing. This is just one of the better results. And then you got all those Transformers movies that are not the bright side of those results. Don't think I've spoiled much. Like, it's just Will and Martin's chemistry, man, is like kind of unmatched. It carries the movie. There's, like I said, some personal stakes which lead to emotional scenes, and like the Jacob Sispio character and Will, I like that interaction. Mike Lowrey as a character within the first 10 minutes gets like more character development than the other 3 movies combined. I said that. Yeah, I like seeing Rhea Seehorn get a big role after Better Call Saul. I don't know, man. I enjoyed this. I would love a 5. The dudes that directed this are supposedly rumored to do Spider-Man 4, so I'm just curious. Compared to last year, man, this has kind of been a down year for movies. So, man, currently, like, Bad Boys, I mean, again, like you see the bottom of the screen, Bad Boys is kind of living up to the anticipation. With all that being said, man, I will say that in my opinion, Bad Boys Ride or Die was dope. Have you seen Bad Boys Ride or Die, man? What you think? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. Most recently, I put up reviews for the Garfield movie, for Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Next weekend, I want to watch and review Inside Out 2. The weekend after, I hope to watch and review The Bike Riders, possibly Kinds of Kindness, maybe neither, possibly both, hopefully at least one. Rec League Podcast, I'm not going to hold you. Rec League Podcast, we're either going to do a Bad Boys franchise discussion, spoiling Ride or Die. We possibly could celebrate 40 years of Ghostbusters. Just got to wait and find out, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.